Welcome to my ultimate Kalkan travel guide, where I'll share everything you need to know before visiting this stunning coastal town in Turkey, from the best places to swim and eat, to hidden gems and local culture tips. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video if you find it helpful, and make sure to subscribe to my channel for more travel guides like this. If you have any questions or need more details, feel free to drop a comment, I'd be happy to help. Kalkan is a charming seaside town on the southwestern coast of Turkey, nestled between the Taurus Mountains and the turquoise waters of the Mediterranean. Known for its historical significance as part of ancient Lycia and its well-preserved architecture, Kalkan offers a unique blend of history and natural beauty. The town is famous for its luxury boutique hotels, vibrant rooftop restaurants, clear waters perfect for diving and snorkeling, and a peaceful atmosphere that appeals to travelers seeking a more relaxed and upscale coastal experience. The two closest airports to Kalkan are Dalaman Airport about 1.5 hours away and Antalya Airport around 3 hours away, both offering connections to major cities in Turkey and Europe. From either airport, you can reach Kalkan by rental car, shared shuttle services, or intercity buses passing through Fethiye or Kaş. Alternatively, those arriving by private yacht can dock at Kalkan Marina, which is well equipped and located right in the heart of the town. While Kalkan itself is compact and walkable, renting a car is ideal for visiting nearby destinations like Kaputaş Beach, Patara, or Saklıkent Gorge. Taxis are readily available, and minibuses Dolmus provide affordable public transport to neighboring towns and beaches. For a more scenic experience, you can rent a bicycle or scooter, or even take a boat tour to explore hidden coves and nearby islands along the coast. The official currency in Kalkan is the Turkish lira, though many tourist establishments also accept euros and credit cards. Turkish is the official language, but English is widely spoken in the tourism sector, making communication easy for international visitors. Most travelers from Europe can enter Turkey with an e-visa or visa-free for short stays, and it's helpful to know that Turkish culture places a strong emphasis on hospitality, respectful dress in rural areas, and a slower, more relaxed pace of life. Starting my day at Kalkan Marina, I loved watching the boat sway gently as I sipped my morning coffee with a view of the sparkling sea. A quick dip at Kalkan Public Beach offered a refreshing break, with clear waters right in the heart of town. I wandered through narrow alleys lined with traditional Ottoman houses, their white facades and wooden balconies wrapped in bright bougainvillea. Hiking a section of the Lycian Way Trail gave me a true sense of adventure, with sweeping coastal views and ancient paths underfoot. The dazzling turquoise water at Kaputaş Beach took my breath away. It was one of the most picturesque beaches I've ever seen. Exploring Kalkan Old Town was a delight, with colorful shops, street cats, and a lively Mediterranean charm around every corner. I climbed the stone steps of the Antiphellos Theatre just before sunset and was rewarded with a spectacular view over the bay. I found peace at Büyük Çakıl Beach, where the sound of pebbles shifting with each wave added to the calming atmosphere. Çınar Beach had a more local feel, and I enjoyed lounging under the trees after a peaceful swim. A short boat trip took me to Kastellorizo Meis Island, where the Greek island life welcomed me with pastel-colored houses and relaxed seaside vibes. Inside the blue cave, the glowing blue light created by sunlight bouncing off the water was absolutely mesmerizing. In Üçağız village, I wandered past fishing boats and stone houses, soaking in the authentic and unhurried pace of life. Hiking up to the castle in Kaleköy Simena gave me panoramic views of the coastline and a glimpse into ancient Lycian history. Snorkeling above the Kekova sunken city felt like floating over a submerged museum, with outlines of ancient walls visible just below the surface. The Myra ruins impressed me with massive rock-cut tombs carved into a cliffside, a true testament to Lycian craftsmanship. At the St. Nicholas Church, I walked through time among ancient mosaics and frescoes dedicated to the real-life inspiration behind Santa Claus. Exploring the vast Patara ruins, I imagined life in the once bustling Lycian capital surrounded by temples and colonnaded streets. Just a short walk away, Patara Beach greeted me with miles of golden sand and gentle waves, perfect for a quiet afternoon. The sacred sites of Letoon and Xanthos left me in awe, standing where ancient civilizations once worshipped and ruled. And finally, trekking through Saklıkent National Park brought a sense of wonder as I navigated icy waters between towering canyon walls. One of the best ways to start your trip in Kalkan is by exploring its rich historical heritage, where ancient ruins and timeless stories make every step feel meaningful. The region is surrounded by stunning natural beauties, from turquoise waters to dramatic cliffs and green hills that make every view unforgettable. I loved spending time shopping in the quaint streets, where you can find handmade goods, local art, and authentic souvenirs. After lunch, I often made time to enjoy local desserts like baklava or kunefe with a view of the sea. For a truly immersive experience, I recommend camping under the stars with the sound of waves or crickets in the background. Joining one of the boat tours was a highlight, letting me swim, sunbathe, and discover hidden coves only accessible by sea. If you love adventure, there are amazing trails for trekking that reward you with breathtaking coastal views. Of course, you can't come to Kalkan without swimming in its crystal clear waters, whether from a beach, a boat, or a rocky cove. Make sure to taste traditional food like grilled fish, mezes, or a juicy lamb kebab. The flavors are unforgettable. I also recommend taking the time to visit nearby towns, each with its own charm and unique local character. A slow afternoon is best spent at a cafe where you can relax with Turkish coffee and people watch while soaking in the town's atmosphere. I always love taking a night walk in the town center, where soft lighting, music, and the buzz of conversation create a magical ambience. Be sure to explore historical architecture around town. The old houses and stone paths really reflect Kalkan's soul. One of the most unique experiences was to discover underwater heritage, where ancient relics lie quietly beneath the sea surface. If you're more adventurous, try scuba diving to see marine life and submerged ruins up close. I also had fun kayaking along the shore, paddling past rock formations and quiet beaches. For a true adrenaline rush, I once went paragliding and saw the town and coastline from a whole new perspective. Renting a bike to cycle in nature gave me access to peaceful countryside roads and olive groves. To relax after a long day, nothing beats a Turkish bath hammam, where steam, scrubs, and soothing oils melt away all your stress. And if you have time, take a scenic road trip through the surrounding hills and coastal villages. You'll find beauty and surprises around every corner. One of the best ways to connect with Kalkan's culture is by visiting during local celebrations or music nights at traditional restaurants, where Turkish folk tunes and dancing create a festive atmosphere. I found locals to be incredibly warm and respectful, and simple etiquette like greeting with a smile and using "teşekkür ederim" thank you went a long way. It's also common to be offered tea when shopping or chatting, which is a small but meaningful gesture of hospitality. I visited Kalkan in both spring and summer and noticed how the town comes alive from May to October, with sunny skies and ideal beach weather. Autumn, especially September and October, was my favorite, still warm, but less crowded and more relaxed. Winter is quiet and peaceful, with fewer tourists, cooler weather, and a more local vibe, making it great for scenic walks and slow travel. Compared to other towns in Turkey, Kalkan is on the pricier side due to its boutique style and upscale reputation, but still much more affordable than major European beach destinations. Dining at mid-range restaurants, staying in charming guest houses, and joining boat tours can be reasonable if you plan ahead. However, luxury villas, fine dining, and imported goods do come at a premium here. I was able to find cozy pensions and budget hotels tucked into the town's side streets that offered great value. Delicious and affordable meals were easy to find at small locantas or by grabbing gozlem and ayran at local eateries. Exploring beaches, taking in the old town's charm, hiking, or even swimming off the rocks are all wonderful free activities in Kalkan. During the summer, I wore light and breathable clothes, while in spring and autumn a light jacket was helpful for evenings. Swimwear is perfectly fine at beaches and pools, but I always covered up when entering shops or walking around town to be respectful. There are no strict clothing rules, but dressing modestly when visiting mosques or nearby rural villages is appreciated. Kalkan's town center is where I spent most of my time, filled with narrow cobbled streets, boutique shops, rooftop restaurants, and charming whitewashed buildings. This area, especially near the Marina, is the heart of the action and where most accommodations, cafes, and activities are based. It's also the best place to experience the town's vibrant energy, especially during the golden hours at sunset. One of my favorite parts of visiting Kalkan was indulging in traditional dishes like gözleme, lamb tanda, mezes, and fresh seafood caught daily. The town also has options for every palate, from elegant fine dining with a view to casual eateries offering vegan-friendly plates and savory gözleme. Street food isn't as common as in big cities, but you can still enjoy simit, börek, or fresh juices on the go. While wandering through the old town, I found plenty of locally made items like hand-painted ceramics, olive oil soaps, evil eye trinkets, and beautiful textiles that made perfect gifts. I especially loved the small shops selling jewelry made with turquoise and local stones, great keepsakes from the region. Bargaining isn't as common here as in big cities, but friendly haggling in markets was welcomed and often led to better deals. I stayed in the town center where charming boutique hotels and hillside villas offered breathtaking sea views and easy access to restaurants and the marina. Kalkan is known for its luxury accommodations, but I also found affordable Airbnbs and family-run guest houses that were cozy and full of character. Whether you're after a romantic escape, a group villa stay, or a budget room with a view, Kalkan has options for every traveler. Kalkan's nightlife is more refined and wild. My evenings often began at a rooftop wine bar watching the sunset, followed by live acoustic music at a laid-back lounge. I also visited a few lively bars where the atmosphere was vibrant but still relaxed, perfect for socializing without the chaos of a big city club scene. For those seeking a calm night, sipping cocktails by the marina or stargazing from a terrace felt just right. Even a 2-day stay in Kalkan is enough to enjoy the old town, dine by the sea, and take a short boat trip. But when I stayed for a week, I found time to explore nearby ancient cities, take day trips, and fully unwind in the peaceful atmosphere. The longer I stayed, the more I appreciated the slower pace and natural beauty that surrounds the area. I felt very safe in Kalkan, even while walking alone at night or navigating the quiet streets as a solo traveler. People were welcoming, respectful, and the town has a calm, upscale feel with minimal tourist scams, though it's always wise to agree on prices before tours or taxes. In case of emergencies, Turkey's general emergency number is 112, but I luckily never needed it during my trip. Absolutely, Kalkan exceeded my expectations with its scenic beauty, rich history, welcoming locals, and peaceful yet vibrant atmosphere. It combines luxury and authenticity in a way that's hard to find in many coastal towns. Whether you're a beach lover, a foodie, a culture seeker, or simply someone looking to relax in style, Kalkan truly delivers. Thanks for watching my complete Kalkan travel guide. I hope it helps you plan an unforgettable trip to this beautiful Mediterranean paradise. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and share it, and hit that subscribe button for more travel content from around the world. Got questions or want personalized tips? Just leave a comment below and I'll get back to you.